Welcome back, everyone. Michael here with Offshore Citizen. Today I'm going to bring you a very unusual place for tax gains, and it's it's going to be very strange. You're going to find it wildly, you will be shocked that I will say that this is a good place for tax. And I will note that it is only a good place for tax for a very narrow thing, which is for crypto trading, okay? And I'll explain why. And, almost anything else, I would say stay away, get out, taxes are horrible. But we're going to dive into that, and I'm going to explain it. If you're at all interested in the subject of international tax planning, either for yourself personally or for setting up an international business, optimizing your structure to pay lower taxes in terms of the strategy or the implementation, please reach out to us. We help you with forming companies, opening bank accounts, getting residencies, getting citizenships, trusts, asset protection, tax planning, etc. So please reach out. You can book a call, calendly.com/Michael-Rosmer. Smash the subscribe button, nail the notification bell. Really appreciate your subscription. If you're interested at all, I do another channel as well, solutionspodcast.com, so you can go and check that out for some other interesting stuff. We did an interview recently with somebody from North Korea, kind of cool. And so, yeah, let's dive into it. So what is this country? This country is France. France. I love France in a bunch of different regards. Don't love their tax system normally, but shockingly, they have this rule where if you are trading between cryptocurrencies, this is not taxable. You're not taxable until you cash out to fiat, okay? That's nuts. Just think about this. Almost nowhere is like this. Most places, trading basically becomes a profession and you're taxable. So what does this mean? If you're a good trader, this is a potentially great place to go. You could go and you could compound your money. I've given this story a bunch of times, so I'm going to give it to you guys again. The value of deferral, right? And normally when you're deferring, you need to have a tax sheltered account. Maybe you can do it in an offshore company or trust. You could do it in just by buying and holding for a really long time, right? These are ways that you can defer. In some cases now they're trying to do wealth taxes in order to kind of counter that deferral, right? We've talked a little bit about this. But trading is usually a tough one to defer on, right? And so what is the effects of deferral? Very quickly, if you take $1 and you double it, every period for 20 periods, let's call it every year for 20 years, $1 becomes 2, becomes 4, becomes 8, becomes 16, etc., becomes over $1 million. Okay, it's about $1,048,000 over that period of time. Well, now let's reverse it, and let's say you paid tax each doubling, right? So 1 becomes 2, but the one that you gained gets taxed at 33%. So now you're at 1.67, which you double, and then you pay tax on the 1.67, and so on. At the end of those 20 periods, what are you at? Right? I've done a video on this before. The answer is $28,000. Literally, the cost was over $1 million because of that 33% tax, because the 33% tax compounds. So you have this negative effect, right? Well, let's go consider this now here. Normally, every time you trade is a taxable event, right? So although you don't pay taxes till the end of the year, you're incurring these taxable events all along the way. And this, each year, erodes your compounding, right? In the case of France, you don't have that. If you're a great crypto trader and you don't want to, move to Dubai or move to, one of these places where you can pay zero tax or, have some optimized structure, etc., this could be a really good place for you. So anyway, it's a very narrow thing, very interesting, but this kind of goes to show that there are places that you can optimize all around the world that could be useful for you. And some places that are good for one thing are not necessarily good for everything else. And you kind of have to pick and choose based on your situation. This is why I always tell people, people ask questions, they're like, well, what do you think about this? It's like, well, it really depends, right? There's so many different factors that go into deciding what is best for you. And so if you would like help with that, you can reach out to me. Happy to discuss with you your specific situation, what might be the best solution for you. You can book a call, calendly.com/Michael-Rosmer, link in the description below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and I'm going to look forward to seeing you guys on the next video.